The man we will call Keith says he first met William Bubowski 11 months ago near his home in Camden County.
I was living here, and he was living in my parents' basement down the street from me.
Keith said that the two began to talk, and that William had told him that his name was Kragen, and that he was an old vampire from Jamaica.
He was like 137 years old, and he had tried to turn people into vampires. He had killed people. He invited a couple trick-or-treaters into the basement on Halloween.
Keith said he felt sorry for Kragen, and after Kragen was kicked out of the basement, he moved in an outdoor restroom near Keith's house. Keith says he brought Kragen food, and even at one point invited Kragen into his home.
Kragen started to force himself on me, and I couldn't resist him.
But then Keith said he tried to, and for a month, Kragen sexually battered him numerous times. In the police report filed with the Camden County Police Department in January, Keith told police that during each occurrence, he would verbally tell Kragen no several times. Police took the case to the state attorney's office, and according to this letter, prosecution was declined because Keith made inconsistent statements to the police, and said at first, it wasn't a affair.
I understand, what I said, but, at the time, I was under some really severe mental distress, and taking some really strong drugs.
6 months after Keith reported Kragen to the police, Philadelphia and Delaware authorities began investigating, later arresting Kragen for molesting 3 mascots.
Maybe if they just, taken the time to say, hey man, maybe his story is true, even though there's all those, indictations, I mean, what if, it was true? If they did, then maybe 3 mascots would have been molested in a parking lot, if they didn't go and drop my case.
So ends this story. Like all the others, with 3 mascots mentally unstable, 1 man physically unstable, and a vampire behind bars.